Hi guys, and thanks for coming back. Today on this Craftsman DLT2000, the work I was going to do originally was to work on this seat. When I bought this tractor, I rode it up and down my twice, and you can see here the spring that will level the seat fell off. I'm trying to get a close up here. The original owner tried wrapping copper wire around the bolt to hold it in there. Well, like I said, as I went up and down the lawn twice, it fell right off. I originally was going to tap into this, or maybe put a nut on the bottom of the bolt to hold it. Not sure how much room is in there. If you look, you'll notice that this fender and the footrest are all one piece. So now, upon looking at it a little more, I noticed all this rust under the rubber mat. If you follow right under here, there's a nut and bolt. I don't know if you can see it. Looks like there's one here that would have to come off. Follow this up. The gas cap would have to come off. Remaining spring and bolt level in the seat would have to come off. This knob on automatic cruise control would simply screw off. Following it around. Under here, there is one more bolt that would have to come off. In addition to that, we have the forward and reverse acceleration pedals that would have to come off. Looks like there's just a bolt holding each one on. Doesn't look too difficult of a job getting this off. And also, I'll be taking the seat off. A little less cumbersome pulling this fender off without the seat on it. As soon as I have this apart, I'll be back and I'll show you what's under there. There may be more to it. We'll see. Thank you. Hey guys, a little update. Before, I told you it was this nut I was taking off, and I took it off. But by taking this nut off, there's not enough clearance to lift this footrest up. So what I had to do is get back under here, and this is the nut. Either you have to take off or loosen. Right now I'm just loosening it up because I already have the nut off this. And this gives us the clearance we need to lift this footrest up. Okay. Little snafu on my end here. So I'm going to get to the other side and we'll get this off shortly. Okay guys, I got that fender and footrest off. This is what was giving me the trouble before. I took the bolt off that was holding this on, but the bolt was attached to the fender and I couldn't get it out, so I had to loosen this bolt here so I could slide the fender off. And even with that, it took quite a bit of wiggling and jiggling to get it off. On the other side, the bolt just popped right out. This side it was rusted in. That's what we're looking at under that seat. You can see here all this grass. This is the thread that was okay. This is the thread that was stripped out. I may have enough room under here just to weld a nut onto it. I don't know if I have a tap that's that large. I have to check. This comes off here, just two bolts holding it on, one on each end, and that'll give me the opportunity to clean this up. I'm looking at the belts here. One told me that the belts were new. This looks like it's fairly worn. I only used this about 4 times. And this drive belt here, it's getting some wear to this also. And it seems a little loose, but I'm not sure what kind of tension should be on there. Anyway, it does come off. Normally I would change something like this while I had it apart, but it doesn't look that bad. And now I see what the procedure is to get this. What I did notice too, when I took this fender off, is that underneath it does have a diagram of the belt, the engine pulley belt, and how it should go. So I'll make sure to save that, and you can see this rust is, get a clear picture of that, rust really bad. So I think it was more than worth it to get this apart. Scrape this down, sand it down. I bought some primer the other day to go over this, so I'll prime it up well. give it a couple coats of primer, a couple coats of paint, and maybe I get a few extra years out of it. For now, I'm signing off.